think music connects you to different points in your life, and as you get older, you really have these emotional connections to songs, even if you like them or not, to important times in your life. I think that music helps you go through hard times, helps you go through happy times. I think music just makes everything better.
Music and singing.
I really enjoy teaching high school, and especially here at San Gabriel, 9th through 12th graders, and especially when I'm teaching beginners, and I love to see students get excited about learning music, and I hope that they continue to learn music. And there's always so much enthusiasm and excitement and so many possibilities with this age group, and I really enjoy it. And I hope they like a whole spectrum of music, and hope to introduce them to a whole spectrum of different genres of music. Growing up, we always had music in the house. My mom had the radio playing classical music. That was like the first thing that we woke up to. Yeah. But really my first connection to actually me singing or really connecting to music was my mom had a couple of Elvis albums, and since I was 3 years old I would start singing and listening and was really into singing along with Elvis. And I also had a little goofy, they used to have these little Disney goofy record players, and I had my little records and I used to play those and sing along with those. And my parents did get me a little piano that I loved when I was a little kid, and then eventually it just kept going. So music was always around, and being, having the opportunity to sing along and learn how to play an instrument, I think is really great. So since I was really little.
So you grew up on it.
I grew up with it.
It just helped you grow up.
Yeah. Yeah, I think music can be very therapeutic, emotionally, physically. Like even if you're working out, like I like to run, you like to listen to music when you run or when you exercise. And even if you're sad, sometimes music could put you in a mood, and I think it really helps. I know for me as a musician, sometimes just like playing or practicing just is it's meditative, it's helpful, you're working something out physically, and it just helps you emotionally. So I think it is, very healing. I like all kinds of music. I grew up learning classical music, but I like anything that's good, anything that a musician takes the time to practice and work hard on and work well on. I like old big band stuff. I love jazz. I love everything, heavy metal and classical music, rock musicals, everything.
Yeah, because most of the time now it's no efforts put into it really, like they did before.
Yeah, and there's a lot of musicians I feel that are really good musicians, but it's easy to just take the easier route. But I think that you still, regardless, you need to work really hard to be successful and to be good at being a musician or singer, just like with everything else. But I know as far as with music, you just really need to practice, and you need to learn and put in the time, put in the hours, tons of hours. You need to work really hard and really be dedicated. I really like to instill in my students, if they want to go on and have a career in music, wonderful. You have to really sacrifice a lot, which is great. There's a lot of things that you could do, but again, you need to put in the hours. It's not done overnight. You're not going to get good overnight. You really need to practice and put in the hours. But it's worth it, and it's fun. And you have to have a good attitude about it, and then just know that the more you do something with music, the more you practice, the more you physically do it, and concentrate and focus and do it correctly, learn correctly and learning the notes and everything correctly, you're going to get better. The more time you put into it, you're going to get better and better and better. And the sky's the limit. And you'll never know it all.
That's true.